Hey guys, the Mad Pizza here, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be doing something a bit different, because I'm going to be ranking all of the LEGO Batman sets from the 2006 to 2008 wave. This wave probably has to be my favorite LEGO wave ever, so I'm going to be ranking every one of these sets from just which one I like the most to which one I like the least to which one I like the most. And I don't own all of these sets. I own one of these sets. I would like to own all of them, but I only have one of these. Though I won't be ranking the collector's Batmobile because it doesn't really fit in with these sets. It's not like these sets, it doesn't have like minifigures or anything, so this will not be part of the ranking. And I wouldn't really know where to place it in the ranking, and I wouldn't really know what to say about it other than the fact that it's pretty cool. So yeah, this set will be excluded, and I think I've said everything I have to say, so let's get into the ranking. So the first one that's up is the worst one by far, which is Batman's Buggy, The Escape of Mr. Freeze. This set is very boring. It's a very small set, and that's not always a bad thing, but it comes with two very mediocre and boring looking vehicles. The only thing this set really has going for it is the minifigures, where it has Mr. Freeze and the Dark Knight version of the Batman suit. I still think this is the best Mr. Freeze minifigure made to date, and the Batman looks pretty dang cool. But yeah, other than that, they just look really awkward driving around in those small vehicles, and this is not a set I will be buying ever in my life, because you can get both of these minifigures in other way cooler sets, and sure, they're more expensive, but I'd rather pay more to have a better set. The next one is the Batman Dragster Catwoman Pursuit. And this one is a bit better. It comes with two vehicles again and two minifigures again. Batman and a villain again. This time it's Batman and Catwoman, and it's a different Batman suit. This Batman suit I really like. The Catwoman minifigure's alright. I think they definitely improved on it with the 2012 one. As for the builds, again, they're okay. The Catwoman's motorcycle isn't really a build, but I think the Batman Dragster, again, looks a little awkward like the last one. But I think now we're getting into the ones that I would actually think of buying. So now we're getting into the sets that I actually like, with number 10 being Robin's Scuba Jet Attack of the Penguin. I really like this set because it doesn't include Batman, and I'm glad we actually get a set that focuses more on Robin and doesn't necessarily include Batman. This is the only set in this wave that doesn't include Batman. It instead includes Robin and the Penguin. And they're both great. They're both very well translated from the comics. I think Robin and Penguin look fantastic here. Except for Robin's hairpiece, they made two different Robins. The first one was in this set, and he has this hairpiece, and another one comes in a later set. I like that one more, but this Robin is still fine. My favorite part of the set is the Penguin submarine, or whatever it is. I think it looks really cool. I think it looks better than Robin's scuba jet. I like the little penguin face on the front, and that's my favorite part of the set. The Batcopter, the chase for Scarecrow, which comes with a helicopter for Batman and a kind of a plane for Scarecrow. I think the Batcopter build is pretty cool. The set comes with two minifigures, Batman and Scarecrow, and I think Batman looks a bit awkward. I don't know why. This is my least favorite Batman from this wave. I don't know why I dislike it, but I don't think it looks that good. Scarecrow, on the other hand, looks absolutely fantastic. This is my favorite version of LEGO Scarecrow that LEGO has made. Mainly because of the face. I think the face looks very creepy, and I love how it glows in the dark. That's a really cool touch. The Scarecrow's plane, I mean, yeah, it looks good, but I don't know why the Scarecrow has a plane. He also had a plane in one of the later LEGO Batman movie sets. I don't know what it is with LEGO making Scarecrow planes. I don't remember that ever really being a thing outside of LEGO. But yeah, everything's good other than the Batman minifigure. I don't know why, I don't really like it. I don't know why Scarecrow has a helicopter. Scarecrow minifigure really cool, Batcopter really cool. That was number 9. Alright, now we're getting into the really good ones. This is the Batboat, The Hunt for Killer Croc. Wow, this set's really cool. I love the design of the Batboat. It's very big, and I think it looks fantastic. Killer Croc's boat is whatever. I don't really care about it. The Batboat is the main thing that's cool about this set. And another thing that's cool about it is the Killer Croc minifigure. It looks very cool. It's my favorite Killer Croc that we have gotten throughout the years. So yeah, great set. Next up is another cool set. It is the Bat Tank, Riddler and Bane's hideout. The Bat Tank itself is really big, but it's also really cool. It looks awesome. We get some cool minifigures. We get the Riddler, Bane, and Batman. I've already talked about the Batman and the Scarecrow set, but Riddler and Bane. Riddler, I think, is one of the best Riddlers we've gotten. I don't know if I would say it's the best, but I think it's great. He's lacking a hat, though, but I kind of like the black hair as well. Bane is pretty cool. I do think he's probably the worst Bane they've made, but that says absolutely nothing, as this guy is still really, really cool. He's really great for a first minifigure. He's pretty similar to the 2012 one. I think 2012 one is slightly better in my opinion. I think Bane and the Riddler is a pretty weird team up for a villain set. I mean, I get making a set where Mr. Freeze and the Penguin teams up because of the whole winter ice cold theme, but I don't really get Riddler and Bane teaming up. We got another Bat Tank set later down the line, and I prefer the Bat Tank from this set, but I prefer the other set overall just because of the minifigures. We got figures like Red Hood, Captain Boomerang, Katana, which was really cool. I have that set. I don't have the old Bat Tank one, this one from 2006, but yeah, I wish I had. Really cool set. Another cool one coming up, it is the Batcycle Harley Quinn's hammer truck. I like Harley Quinn's hammer truck. It's a pretty cool truck. I like the Batcycle. Also looks pretty cool. I like the minifigures. Again, I already talked about the Batman one before, but I think the Harley Quinn looks really good. Very impressive for a first try. I like the hammer a lot. I like the blue eyes. Alright, now we're getting into the sets that are just perfection. This is the Tumbler Joker's Ice Cream Surprise. I really wish I had this set. The Tumbler looks absolutely amazing. It looks incredible. The Joker's ice cream truck is also really cool. I love the idea of Joker driving an ice cream truck and giving out like poisoned ice cream to kids. I know that sounds really evil. The minifigures for this set are also absolutely amazing, and there's one minifigure in particular that I really like, which is the Joker. I think this is hands down the best version of the Lego Joker minifigure we have ever gotten. I don't have this set or any of the Joker sets from this wave, but I did buy this minifigure because I've wanted it ever since I saw it for the first time, and there's actually been times where I've just sat and just looked at the minifigure and admired it for quite a long time actually. It's probably my favorite minifigure from this wave. There's another one later on that can maybe top it, but I really like this minifigure and this set overall. Fantastic set. Alright, here's the other Joker set from this wave. This is another fantastic set. I put it above the second one because I just think the builds are better. It's not really because of the minifigures, because both sets have the same minifigures, and I wish maybe they didn't have the same. They could maybe have like one minifigure different. They both have the Batman, the Joker, and the Goon. Though technically it's not really the same minifigures because the Batman minifigure is different, but you get what I mean. This Batman is another figure that I actually have, not from this set, but from another set that will be later on the list. It is supposed to resemble the '89 Batman, and I think it's pretty good minifigure. I think I like the later one, the 2012 one, more because I just think the yellow fits maybe a bit better than the kind of gold color this one has, but still pretty good minifigure overall. This set also got kind of a rebooted version in the 2012 wave, where we got another Batwing and another Joker helicopter. I think hands down the first one is the best because the Batwing is bigger and looks better in my opinion, and also I don't really like the helicopter design from the second one. I like the helicopter from the first one better. So the first set is overall better in my opinion, and it's number 4. Alright, now we're getting into the top 3 with the Arkham Asylum set. I don't think I really need to explain why this set is fantastic. It's a pretty big set. It is supposed to resemble, of course, Arkham Asylum. It comes with so many different parts and rooms, like it comes with the gate and the bat glider thing and the tower and the 3 different buildings, and then there's a lot of different rooms in that. I'm not going to go into everything, but there's a lot of detail put into this set. But I think when you see it like actually built, it's maybe a bit smaller than you'd expect, which is why it's number 3 here on the list, which is still, of course, a pretty good spot, but I wish it maybe was a little bit bigger. We get a Nightwing minifigure in this set, and I think it's a very good Nightwing, mostly because it looks very goofy with the hair, but that's the reason that I mainly like it. We also get a Poison Ivy minifigure in this one, which is definitely not the best one. I think the 2012 one and the Lego Batman movie one are both way better than this one, but I like the face in this one. And there are, of course, some other minifigures as well, but I've already talked about them in other sets. This is another set that I really wish I had, and the top 3 of this list are basically sets that I know that I am probably going to end up buying at some point in my life, even though they are every set from this wave is pretty expensive, to be honest, but the top 3 I just can't resist. I'm probably going to end up buying all the top 3 at one point in my life. Of course, I already have one of them, which you'll see later on. Although this set's really good, again, I have to say it's probably the weakest of the Arkham Asylum sets. This is another one of the sets that got multiple versions. I think both the 2012 or 2013 it is, I think, Arkham Asylum set. I think that's the best one, and then I think the Lego Batman movie one is probably number 2. I think they both improved mostly because they're bigger and they don't have like multiple parts. They're just one big building. So that was the fantastic Arkham Asylum set. Now we're going to be moving on to number 2. We have the TwoFace Chase set. This is such an iconic set. I was kind of debating with myself whether to put this one at number 2 or to put Arkham Asylum at number 2, but then I just really thought to myself, no, I like this one way better. I wish I had this set. It's very expensive. Needless to say, I think both the Batmobile and Two-Face's van are the 2 best designed vehicles in this entire wave. They look absolutely fantastic. The Two-Face minifigure is the best one we've ever got, and I feel like I say that with a lot of these, but this wave really just did give us some absolutely amazing minifigures. This is another one of the sets that we got a newer version of, and I think the old one is way better, both in terms of the minifigures and the build. Though I do like that we got a bank and a police officer with the newer one, so they at least did something different. But yeah, old one is better. It's number 2. Now let's get on to number 1. But number 1 is the Batcave set, definitely the best set of this wave by far. This is the set that I own. I bought this for a lot of money. It was really expensive, and but me owning it has nothing to do with it being number 1. It would be number 1 even if I own one of the other sets. That's the reason that I bought it. It's because it's my favorite from this wave. I just love everything about this set. I love the green bat computer, the dinosaur, the Joker bomb, the chairs, the minifigures, the circular staircase, the Batman changing area, the fact that you get a small bat signal, the vehicles, the Robinmobile, the bat ski, and the submarine thing you get for the Penguin. It's actually quite surreal for me to think that I actually own this set, because I've wanted it ever since I was a little kid. Ever since I saw it in the Forest Fire videos, I've wanted this Lego set, and then I finally got it a few months back, and I don't think it's even like synced in yet, the fact that I own this. I love this set so much. It's probably my favorite Lego set of all time, or at least one of them. The standout minifigure for this set, and one of my favorite minifigures from this wave overall, is the Alfred minifigure. It looks so great. It looks so close to the comics. I'm impressed that they could really make it look this good with their first try at Alfred. It's way better than some of the other Alfreds we've gotten. Batcave is number 1, and that was my ranking for these sets. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and comment below your ranking of these sets if you agree that Batcave is first, or if you disagree with the fact that the Mr. Freeze set is at the bottom. I want to hear your opinions on all of these sets. And if you think I should do this with other LEGO waves, please leave in the comments down below which wave you think I should do next, because I'd love to do some more of these after this one. So thank you for watching, and bye.